What's up, Capricorn? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. I'm so happy to have you all here with me today. We are going to do a fun little tarot love spread for you. Do keep in mind these are general messages, so that means not everything I say here today is going to resonate with all the Capricorns out there. So please do use your own intuition and discretion. Only take away messages for your best and highest good, please. You will know intuitively what those are. If you would like additional messages, if you would like more clarity on what I put out here for you today, sorry about that, guys. Let's try and turn that off. Please do check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for additional messages. If you don't know how to do that, there will be a link in the description box below. Ooh, that's going to be annoying. I hope that stops. I don't know how to silence it. I'm sorry, guys. What else do you need to know? Everything about this video will be in the description box below, including the decks I'm using, as well as the social media channels. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram, so do check that out if you're interested. If you're into social media, drop a like, share, subscribe where you can. Not only there, but on this channel as well. This channel just got started in April, so yeah, if you can show me any love and support, giving it a like or a subscribe, I would appreciate that. Other than that, we're going to jump in for you Capricorns. I feel like I just called you Taurus. I hope I didn't. This is for Capricorn. My Cappies. We're going to jump into your love reading. We're going to start you off with a quote from the universe and an energy card, and we'll hop into your tarot cards here. This is non-date specific, so whenever you view it is when you were meant to. Alright, oh, I feel like somebody else got this one. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. I want to say maybe Aquarius got this, for those of you dealing with an Aquarius. Sorry, my computer falls asleep, so I have to like jiggle the mouse every now and then. Anyway, alright, so we're going to keep that in mind. What is the universe bringing you towards? Conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Alright, positive vibes. You got two energy cards, let's see. So you got Healer of the Ages, beautiful. So some of you may be kind of going down a path of spirituality, like a newfound path of spirituality, or just going through a difficult time that does require healing. Potentially a love relationship that went awry. And you also have anxiety. Oh no, that's not great. Let's see what we can figure out about this anxiety. Anxiety that's going to require healing potentially, and the healing of love. So this first row is going to be how your person feels about you. If you don't have a person, that's fine. Only take what resonates. This may be referring to an ex, somebody you're no longer with. It could also be someone coming in the future whose energy is already sort of around you. So your first card is King of Swords. Wow, we have Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands. So boom, divine pairing. That's pretty cool. Very heavy sword or air energy, if you will. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Specifically, we have an Aquarius card and a Libra card. So, I mean, part of me wants to say that this person sees you as their counterpart in some ways. But Capricorn, I think they also feel like you have your back to them, and that you, not only that you have options, or, and I hate to say this, but I have to say it because it's here, for those already in a relationship, they're questioning if you're thinking about leaving. Because the way it looks on my board, this is your person's energy looking straight forward, looking straight at you, Capricorn, right? This is how they view you. You're this divine pairing, but look, you're not even looking at them. You've got your back towards it. And the idea of having your back again towards something and looking out into the distance, into the future, having the world in your hands, right? And wands speak about action, forward movement. What path are you going to take, Capricorn? Your person may actually be the one with anxiety. That would make a lot of sense. So if this isn't your story, you'll know, right? Something about this is going to resonate if it is your story. Potentially if you are with an air sign or maybe a fire sign. Doesn't have to be Aries, Leo, Sag. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they're definitely strong energy there. You may have that in your chart as well. Let's see here. This person doesn't know whether or not they should continue to fight for you if you are in the relationship with them. And that theme has come up a lot in these readings, coming into like Leo season. The idea of fighting for what we want, for what we believe in, having the courage is like that big Leo energy, if you will. to tell people how we feel, to fight for what we believe and what we want. I think your person is questioning either if you have, it might just be another focus at this time. Maybe you're very invested in your job, or, I don't know, taking care of a child, taking care of a parent. That, yeah, the passion just isn't there for you guys at the moment. Or if you're, again, if this is a new person, you're not with them, it's still the same idea. They're looking at you and you know, their sword is raised. They want to speak their truth and fight for you. But their logic is telling them that it's not the right time. That you might be, like, about to set off on some adventure, right? Whatever that means to you. Going down a new path. That idea of having the world in your hands is very important here. They see you as having a lot of options, or a lot of, I will say, distractions for some of you. Anything else we need to know about Capricorn's person here? This Aquarian-like King of Swords for Capricorn's person. And masculine or feminine doesn't matter. We know that, right, guys? When I say queen or king, I'm just reading it off the cards, but... Misfortune. Okay. Excuse me. So this always reminds me of the Tower card. The way it's like a building going up in smoke. So I asked, what else do we need to know about your person, Capricorn? They might be coming from a hard time and transitioning out of it. I mean, they literally could have been caught in some sort of misfortune with like a home or house project. It could have been a fire, but it could just be something that's they're throwing their money into, and it's like their money's being burned because it's like is that an empty pit, or what is that expression? A black pit? I don't know. There's chaos in their life, and it's like I'm just getting all they want to focus on is you, because you bring them the sense of joy or passion or happiness, or a welcome distraction from the things in their life that are kind of just like a shitstorm, if you will. You offer this calm, collected, like nurturing, like the way she's reaching out her hand. Yeah, this person really does want your attention, but they're withdrawn or holding back because they're questioning that you don't have matched feelings for them. All right, sorry about that, guys. So this next line is future or long-term potential with this person. Lover's card, Justice, and Queen of Cups. Hell yeah, these are great cards. So Lovers, Gemini energy. We like to see the Lover's card in a love reading, right? And it's falling right under your King of Swords. What's really great too is under your Queen of Swords, which I'm considering is mostly your energy, Capricorn, is the Justice card, which is more Libra energy. The idea of balancing of the scales, fairness, justice, the idea of contracts. It could be engagements, marriages, whatever that is to you, or even just the idea of committing to a person, to who or what you love, right? And then Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love, very nurturing maternal energy. This is Cancerian energy. This is actually really similar to Taurus's reading. What I'm getting from this is if you guys haven't connected yet, I think most of you are going to. There's going to be potentially a steamy connection, or something that is, very passionate and legit. I'm not saying it's fly by night or whatever. But ultimately, in the future, there is going to come a point where one of both of you really have to weigh out the scales of, are we in this for the long term? Is this what we want together forever, or whatever long term is to you? And this is saying you have to go with your gut, go with your intuition to choose who or what you love. Very similar to the Lover's card here. This isn't going to be for everyone, but for some who are already married, this may suggest that as time progresses, the passion gets less and less. And I'm just getting the idea of what path or action do you take. Because this is really strong Cancerian energy, the idea of a crab leaving its shell behind, leaving its home behind to go off and find a new place, the idea of transformation. Something in this relationship would need major change. And I'm saying major upheaval, but in a good way. it's like you guys get sick of the mundane together, so it's like you have to spice up your relationship to make it long lasting. Or somebody might decide that this isn't for them and it's time to leave and go where their heart is calling them to do. I'm not sensing that would be a surprise or a shocker. Again, this is looking into the deep, distant future, right? 10, 15 years down the line. If the passion isn't maintained, that's just a caution that don't let your cup run out of love, right? Make sure there's enough to keep this going so that the scales are balanced. There's equal give and take here. Because yeah, even now we're starting off in this energy of one person really questioning if the other one is even acknowledging them or their feelings, or do you know what I mean? So yeah, potential to the future. Again, great cards. Justice, Queen of Cups, and Lovers. That in theory sounds good, but I'm just getting it. There's more to it than at face value. Even the idea of like these curtains, right? Like pulling the curtain back to really examine this relationship. And I mean, the King and the Queen of Swords, they know their truth. They can be very honest and blunt with each other, even if it means having to push feelings aside, to spare feelings aside. They have to do the most logical choice of what they believe is right, what is the correct thing to do. But they also know how to fight for each other, right? I mean, they're literally holding weapons, right? These people will fight for each other, but we got to get this queen looking at her king. So Capricorn, male or female, this is you. Whatever it is that you're distracted by, your person knows this, and it's giving them some anxiety, clearly. Again, the idea of healing the ages, there may be some conversation that needs to be had of why you're distracted or what it is you're thinking about moving towards. Is it a new person? Are you thinking about moving towards a Cancer? Maybe. Have that conversation, because if anybody can hear the truth or wants to hear the truth and be blunt, it's your person here. Because otherwise, yeah, something about going up in smoke. You want to tame the fire before it explodes. And I mean, that is coming up right over the Lovers card. So again, there could be heavy passion and heat and like this really intense physical relationship or like a very physical connection. But yeah, that I'm just getting that could turn sour, that could explode very quickly. So just be cautious, be aware of that. This is very similar to Taurus's reading about like seize the moment now and like have that conversation now rather than years down the line of what you're. Sorry, Capricorn, my camera froze there. So advice or guidance. You have the Death card, excuse me, which is that card of transformation. How I was talking about the idea of the metaphor of the crab leaving its shell, major change and potentially upheaval, but necessary. The idea of a tower coming in to like strip you naked and bring it to bare bones so that you can rebuild from something that either isn't working or needs like rejuvenation. That's what this is as well, a transformation. What needs to change? You might be dealing with a Scorpio, potentially. This may also have to do with somebody dealing with the loss of someone. I don't typically read a literal death for this card, but because it's coming up in the advice and guidance, it might be deal with the past so that you no longer have to carry around any mental particularly with the sword, but emotional baggage that may be impacting your ability to love again. And even if it's not a literal death, the idea of the ending of maybe a past relationship, an ex you never got over, or something that you might still be holding on to, that it's time to release, it's time to change and transform. Your next card is Two of Pentacles, okay? So again, making a decision. I'm saying that because you have the Two of Wands. Which way are you going to go? Who do you have passion for? What wand are you going to hold on to? And wands can be passion. It can also be travel. The idea of traveling and changing homes might be coming through here as well. Yeah, actually, a couple references to the house and the home have come through here. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is coming through here. There is somebody you need to release that either emotionally or even financially needs to be cut off, that's holding you back. It's not allowing you to proceed, Capricorn, and welcome in new people. The way she has her arms raised, it's like she's welcoming in new opportunities and new people into her life. You're still juggling something back and forth of whether you're ready to let it go. And that could be a lot of things, right? That could be an ex. That could be a parent that has passed away and you've just been emotionally drained and not ready to I don't know, get back on the dating scene and go out and live like that healthy life. You may be kind of stuck, but wanting to rebuild. That could be what this is indicating here. And do you want to release this thing? That's sort of what your advice here is. You're juggling it, you're going back and forth, but that infinity symbol means it's just going to keep happening until you make the choice to invest in one or release the other, right? And then, wow, you have the Lovers twice. So heavy Gemini energy. Picking who you love, flat out. Some of you are juggling either multiple people or the idea of, even if you were just with one at the time, that dark looming shadow of what you've been through with potentially an ex-lover, it's impacting your ability to love and start fresh with new people. So if you're looking for monogamy, and I think most people are, right? I'm not going to say everybody. Choose one, pick one, because the way this girl is kind of giving, I don't even know if it's the side eye or flirtation towards this like death figure, this shadowy figure, this darker energy, right? It's impacting this like real pure, genuine, emotionally fulfilling relationship that could be. So yeah, and just the lovers alone, right? If we forget this all, it's picking who or what you love, right? And you have multiple cards that say, wow, there's options here. There's different paths. There's different things we could choose. There's different people we could build with. There's different people we could financially support or grow a bank account or a family with, right? Sorry, my computer freezes. So your advice or guidance is pick. Make a decision. And not only that, I will say, sure, pick. That's easy. Okay, person A, person B. When you do this, it's not going to be that simple a decision because we already know it's going to require a lot of healing. And this is whatever is holding you back. It's very odd. I'm almost getting like devil energy from this. The idea of being stuck in a rut, temptation, darker energies, even addictions, right? Do you want to leave your past habits and behaviors behind that are no longer serving you, that are keeping you from enjoying like a healthy love relationship? This could absolutely be addictions. And again, the idea of that tower coming in almost to rescue you, to burn things down so you can start fresh and start anew. Very interesting, Capricorn. And I mean, this could have to do with your person, right? If this isn't you that needs major upheaval, it could be your person. All right. Is making this decision giving you anxiety? And if so, I will say it might not be the best time to date then. The 1 and the 8 here come to 9. That's the card of the Hermit, right? Hermit mode. The Hermit mode is not typically on the dating scene. I'm just going to put that out there. He's on his spiritual path of self, seeking inner guidance and wisdom from within. And I will say, not being pressured by other people to commit to anything that you're not ready to commit to. That's important here too. All right, so the card that goes along with this is Pisces. All right. It's a mermaid. That's cute. So you may have strong Pisces in your chart. Your person may be a Pisces. They may have that in their chart. Pisces can sometimes be the illusion, the dreamer, the idea of not seeing things at face value. And that's not always the case, right? I'm just getting kind of a lower vibration from this is, yeah, not looking at the actual source of the problem is actually what's coming through here. And again, it has to do with this, whatever that is for you, whatever is giving you anxiety or promoting the idea of, wow, I really need to heal myself. I'm not in a good state. It has something to do with not wanting to face the truth of the matter and sort of gloss over it in like this, it almost may be the way some people joke about things that they're actually quite insecure about. I don't know why that's coming through with this card, but yeah, I just kind of got that download there. And I mean, this is all about facing your truth, your inner truth, what you believe, what you know, and being honest, right? With not only other people, but with yourself. And not turning your back on those who are willing to fight for you or even fight alongside you. This could represent a parent, right? And you have this potentially like this ego about, well, I'm going to fix my own problems. I don't need your help. No shade, Capricorn. Again, no judgment here. But this could be the idea of don't turn your back on those who will fight for you, who do have your best interest in mind. Not only are swords communication and speaking, right, Mercury, it's also listening too, right? Communication back and forth. All right, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. I hope that was helpful. I hope whoever needed to hear this message did. Please give it a like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonated for you. Other than that, I will see you next time for more tarot videos. All the best to you guys. Bye!